Hello mathematicians, welcome back. This is our last video in the series about greatest common factors. So we are going to, as you can read here, identify the greatest common factor, the GCF, of the expressions below. Notice these have the numbers and variables. So we're going to kind of put together what we've been talking about to find the greatest common factors here. The last video I talked about language, so I'm going to use a lot of that same language here. So go back and watch that one if you haven't already. All right, the first thing we do here, first we're going to list the factors of the numbers. So the factors of 3, it's just 1 and 3. And then the factors of the variable, right? The other thing being multiplied, it's just x. Right, so that one we have all the factors. Now we got to get all the factors of this one, of 18. So 18, we're going to have 1 and 18, 2 and 9, and 3 and 6. And again, you can use a multiplication table. Right, find the 18. There's 3 times 6, 2 times 9. So however you learn to find factors. So once you have all the factors, we need the greatest common factor. So the greatest common number is, if you look here, we have the 1s in common, but also the 3. So the greatest common number is 3. The greatest common variable, well, I only see this 1x. There's no variable here. So there's no variable in common. So the greatest common factor is just 3. All right, let's talk about this one. So here I have negative 28p to the power 3 and 16p to the power 2. I need to identify the greatest common factor. All right, so here we're going to do the same idea. So take this number, and we're going to forget about the negative. We don't really need to worry about the negatives for this. So yeah, we're just going to kind of ignore the negative now. Just the factors of 28, just the positive factors. It's going to be 1 and 28, 2 and 14, 4 and 7. All right, and again, you could use a multiplication table. So p, we have p cubed. That's p. Let me use a different color for that because it's. So in green, we're going to do the factors of the numbers. And now in blue, the factors of p cubed. Well, p cubed, you write it in expanded form. It's just p times p times p. Okay, so that one we're done with. So let's go to the next expression here, 16p squared. So 16 is going to be 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 4 and 4. Right, those are the factor pairs of 16. P squared, right, that's p times p. So now again, I'm looking for the greatest common factor. So let me use some cause and effect language to make it easier to understand. So I see the greatest common number that I see. So I see lots of common numbers. The greatest common number, though, is 4. So I see the greatest common number is 4. The greatest common variables, so there's 3 p's over here. There's 2 p's here. So the most they have in common is 2. I can circle 2 for each of them. That means our greatest common factor of these two expressions is 4p squared. Right? Because 2p times p is p squared. All right, so since I see the greatest number that they have in common is 4, the greatest common variables are 2 p's. The greatest common factor is 4p squared. All right, there you go. Come to class or office hours if you want more examples, or email or text me if you need some help. All right, so that's it. So again, this week, here's my schedule, speaking of office hours. So again, we're on this weird Wednesday as a distance learning day for everybody. So my office hours are Monday and Tuesday after school and Friday after school. And I hope to see you in your whatever period I have you in. All right, and that's it for this week. Enjoy, and I hope to see you either in school or on Google Meet. Take care. Bye.